In a quiet hillside town where mornings arrived softly and evenings stretched long, there lived a young school teacher named Samuel. His classroom was small, with wooden desks worn smooth by many years of use. Outside the window stood an old tree that shed its leaves slowly, never in a hurry. Samuel was respected by others, but inside, he felt unsure of himself. Each day, he walked to the school, with a book under his arm and doubt in his chest. He taught children how to read and write, yet he often wondered if his own life was going anywhere. Other teachers spoke of ambitions, promotions, and dreams of bigger towns. Samuel listened quietly, smiling, while a voice inside him whispered, "You are falling behind." He was not lazy. He prepared his lessons, corrected papers, and greeted everyone kindly. But when it came to his own growth, he hesitated. He feared making mistakes, feared choosing the wrong path, feared discovering that he was not capable of more. At night, Samuel sat by his window, watching lanterns flicker in distant houses. He made plans in his mind to learn new skills, to apply elsewhere, to challenge himself. But plans stayed thoughts. Thoughts stayed safe. Time passed gently, but it passed all the same. One autumn afternoon, after the children had gone home, Samuel stayed behind to clean the classroom. As he wiped the blackboard, he noticed one small line of chalk still clinging to the corner. No matter how lightly he brushed, it remained. That evening, as he walked home, he saw an elderly woman named Mara sitting outside her house, sorting seeds into small cloth bags. Mara was known in the town for her garden. Even in harsh seasons, something always grew there. Samuel greeted her, and she invited him to sit. "You look tired," she said, not unkindly. "I think too much," Samuel replied after a pause. Mara smiled. "Thinking is not the problem. Staying there is." She handed him a seed between her fingers. It was small and dull, nothing special. "This seed doesn't worry about the whole forest," she said. "It only concerns itself with breaking its own shell." Samuel turned the seed in his hand. "But what if it grows wrong?" he asked. Mara chuckled softly. "It will. And it will adjust." There was no advice beyond that. No instruction, just a seed and silence. That night, Samuel placed the seed on his desk. He didn't know why, but it felt important not to forget it. The next morning, he arrived at school earlier than usual. He rewrote his lesson plans, not to be perfect, but to be clearer. He tried a new way of explaining a story to his students, even though his voice shook slightly. Some children understood better, some didn't. The world did not collapse. After school, Samuel spent 15 minutes reading a book he had once abandoned, afraid it was too difficult. He didn't understand everything. He didn't need to. Days turned into weeks. Samuel began taking small actions without waiting for confidence. He spoke up once during a teacher's meeting. His idea wasn't groundbreaking, but it was his. He applied for a local workshop, expecting rejection, and was surprised when acceptance arrived instead. Fear still followed him, but it walked behind him now, not in front. One winter morning, Samuel noticed the old tree outside his classroom window had begun to bud again. Slowly, quietly, without asking permission from the past, he thought of the seed on his desk. He planted it in a small pot near the window. It did not sprout immediately. Some days, Samuel doubted again. Some evenings, he felt the familiar heaviness return. But now, instead of retreating, he stayed present. He learned that progress did not announce itself loudly. It arrived like a leaf unfolding, almost unnoticed. Months later, a small green shoot emerged from the soil. Samuel smiled, not because the plant was impressive, but because it existed. Standing by the window one evening, he realized something gentle and true. Life does not demand that you become fearless or extraordinary. It only asks that you stop waiting for certainty before you begin. Growth is not about knowing the whole path. It is about breaking your own shell, quietly, patiently, one small effort at a time. And often, by the time you look back, you realize you have already grown far beyond where you once stood.